And we're live. Surprise live. Hello, hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Who we got? Who we got? Hello, hello. Only me. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Come on in. I know. Surprise. I don't even think the notifications have went out yet. But I'll be sitting here waiting. See if anybody's gonna jump in. Good old surprise live. Anybody out there? Hello, hello. Do we got anybody out there? Let's see how fast notifications go out. Almost at 2 minutes in. Hello, hello. Anybody love us? Oh, this up the way. Can I hear anything? Hello, hello. I'll test it myself on my phone. Anybody out there? Come on in. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. Who we got? Who we got? Mhm. Hello, hello. Strong's Adventures is in the house. Hello. Surprise. Gladys will be here shortly. She's having to take care of the little one in the tub. Yeah. Here, come in and do a quick live and say, hey, what's up? Have some chat time. See what's going on with some peoples. It's been forever since we've been live. At least it seems like it's been forever. So yeah, and we won't be here forever. I know, that's why I keep saying Gladys is the star of the show. No one wants to see this ugly mug. Matter of fact, we had a subscriber subscribe today saying they subscribed because of Gladys's smile on one of her crafting videos. The little thumbnail showing her smile. They subscribed only because of that, and that they're going to watch more videos. So I was very thankful. Keep telling her. People love her, but I'm just a crazy old coot. Doesn't know any better. So share us out. Share us out. See if we can get some more people up in here. I know more than 2 people love me. At least I would hope so. Plus, I know there's other people alive. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. I know it. Well, you've seen me without a beard, so both of y'all. It's not pretty either. Yeah, back in my heyday. That's when I was still active duty Navy. Weren't allowed to have beards back then. I wasn't in the Navy that long ago. What was it? 86? I want to say. I don't know, for their history buffs. 86. Tony, good evening. Our cabin in the woods. Hello, hello. It's going good. So if you guys wouldn't mind sharing this out to your friends and family, to our family. Like I said, Gladys will be here. She's just going to check on the little one in the tub. Fridays and or Saturdays is normally her tub time. Since I got the tub installed, it really depends on how she behaves. For most of y'all know that we have an autistic child, and on the good days, we like to, on the really good days, we actually like to give her some tub time. But on days that she's not so good, she just showers and that's it. Yep. I'm sure she did. I had all kinds of names, nicknames, and whatnot as a child. So, I'm pretty sure that my mom gave y'all all kinds of dirt, because that's what moms are for. That's what moms do. Yeah, most definitely. Yep. I tell you one time, my mom, it was me and my cousin Chris, because my cousin Chris used to live with us. It's my dad's half brother. It was an older half brother. It was one of his kids, and that's who I actually joined the Navy with. We went in on a buddy program. So Christopher Allen runs the DeSoto BMX down in DeSoto, Texas. Great guy, love him to death. But when we were kids, we went out to a store. I don't remember what store it was, but back then my cousin was quite the little heathen, and he would get into so much trouble all the time. Well, for me, I was that little shy kid that tried to stay out of trouble, but a lot of times it didn't happen, especially if I was with my cousin Chris. Right. So the thing with that is we went to this store, and she kept telling him all the time that I'm going to embarrass you one day. I'm going to embarrass you one day, if you keep it up. And he kept it up. And sure enough, we were out at the store one day, and she ended up flashing him her boobs in the middle of the store. And he just got beat red. It was the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to him. And I'm pretty sure that he still remembers that, and he's going to take that to his deathbed, just knowing that his aunt had flashed boobs at him in the middle of this store to embarrass him in front of a bunch of people too, and it was so funny. I remember it. Country Road Cure's in the house. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. So, yep, this is Surprise Live. We're jumping in. I wanted to come in at this time from between 7 to 8, because I do know um, that David is going to be going live at 7 Central. So I wanted to make sure that since we were doing a surprise live, that we're doing that before he jumps on. So that's Dave over at the Hood's Custom Shop. He's going to be going live at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. So I'll throw that little plug out there so you guys can make sure you're going over there for that. But no, we're doing good. Welcome to the show. If you wouldn't mind sharing us out, sharing out the stream. Like I said, it's a surprise live. Gladys did say she's going to be coming back. She's going to check on the little one. But I don't know if she said she's coming back. Like I said, we're going to jump in, just have a chit chat. It's been a long time since we've done a live. And coming in, going to have us a little Devil's Backbone. This is a Vienna lager. Vienna lager. And this is brewed right here in Virginia. It's not a locally, not like in our town. It's a little over a ways, but it's still a state brew where we are currently located. It's actually pretty good. So come on in, have a beer with us, have a little chit chat, see how people were doing, share us out to your friends. And I mean, we normally don't have a whole lot of, I think the most we've ever had in the live chat at one time was like 21, 22 people. So I wasn't expecting a big turnout. but yeah, come on in and cheers to y'all. Definitely appreciate you guys coming in on a Friday, coming to chit chat, see how people are doing. And I appreciate it, Billy. And yeah, Tony. Yeah, like I said, because my dad, like back when I was a kid, like my dad, he raised pigs for a living. That's one of the things that he did. And from what he taught me, and obviously being high school FFA, all that good stuff, was if you're going to have a concrete pad for any type of pigs, because they like the waller, and they'll get down, they'll dig in, obviously, because they're wanting to get down low, especially if you're in an area that gets frost or anything, or gets cold, especially if you're having pigs over the winter, is they like to bury themselves down in. So if obviously having hay, having some type of bedding in there is good because it keeps them warm. But a pig, believe it or not, pigs are actually fairly clean animals. They're not going to defecate in the areas that they're going to sleep. And you put their bedding in, they're not going to pee and poo in that. I mean, they might do that a little bit in their mud hole where they're at, but normally where they're sleeping at, they're not going to do that. So if you can keep that area somewhat clean with a concrete pad, and like I said, it does help to either have a steel frame that you can put the tin, corrugated tin as a wall. Normally reinforced, you want to be able to have, because they can push through some of that stuff if you don't reinforce it. But if you're going to do any type of wooden structure, at least have one or possibly two rows of concrete block, because that way they won't sit there and chew on it or dig at it or root at it to dig down and destroy your structure. Because pigs, believe it or not, will eat anything. They will eat whatever you give them. And yeah, I've seen them chew through a lot of wood, most definitely. But yeah, I would like to see the build on that, because I've said time and time again, even to Gladys, that I will never ever raise a pig ever again, because I grew up with it, right, as a kid, and I never really enjoyed it. But pigs are very beneficial to a homestead or to property. They're great for compacting soil. So if you have a pond that doesn't hold water, go get some pigs. They will make your pond hold water. You put them in that area, they'll do that. It might take a couple seasons of pigs down in, depending on how bad it is. But yeah, pigs are very beneficial. And like I said, they will eat any type of scrap. If you have table scraps or you have stuff that, if you're not composting or anything, you can feed a pig anything, and they will eat it. Yeah, goats will eat a lot of stuff too. Yeah, because my pawpaw is my dad's dad. He raised the boar goats, so those are more of your meat goat. He did do a little bit of milking with those, but not too much. He mainly raised them strictly for meat, and he actually had them in a 1 acre. So he raised 8 head in a 1 acre plot, and even the trees, the bark around the trees, as far as they could reach, they would chew off all the bark on every single tree. It didn't matter if it was a pine or an oak or a birch; they didn't care. Um, they would eat it. Weeds. I mean, obviously they're going to go for stuff that they love the most first, and then But he would feed them 3 times a day. They weren't underfed. They love eating that stuff. Yeah, goats are bottomless pits, just like pigs. And yeah, like Billy said, yeah, goats. Some things that you feed a goat, or if a goat gets into stuff, yeah, they can get sick. Um, I know. Well, a lot with that too is if you're doing the salt licks, even if a goat, because yeah, they'll say that a goat can eat anything, but they they really can't. Pigs can't. Pigs can eat trash and live, which is crazy to me. But a goat, a lot of times, from what I've seen, just from experience, right, is that if a goat gets into stuff that is kind of bad on their stomach, as long as they still have a mineral lick or a salt lick, a lot of times they can get through that okay, and they basically will, you know, cleanse themselves using salt licks. Yeah, but no, yeah, because pigs, you know, Country Road Cure, Anthony, Roxanne, they said they plan on getting pigs in the future. So that's one thing. Yes, pigs are definitely beneficial to your property. It's just depending on what you're wanting. Even if you're not, a ham lover or a bacon lover, it's bacon. Who doesn't love bacon? you know, but it's one of those. They are very beneficial to our property. I did it so much, I guess, or just was taught about it or talked about it or just whatever that I don't want to do pigs. I really don't. Yeah. Reading some of the chat. So yeah, I'm actually pretty surprised. We're 19 minutes in. We got 4 people here. Woohoo! Hey, for a surprise live, I'm good. I'm happy. Really happy. Yeah, bacon. That bacon's good. Well, if you guys are going to be doing pigs for meat purposes, to take to the butcher and stuff, then you need to look in and making a smokehouse. It doesn't have to be anything big. Especially with you guys having a sawmill, you be able to saw up any of the lumber that you need. And then what's good about that too is if you have a smokehouse that has a fire chamber on the bottom of it to do your hot smoking, look into also getting a like a wood burning stove, like an old wood burning stove. It doesn't even have to be in great condition. It can even be a smaller one that you can set off to the side to be able to build a fire into that and just have the smoke from that go into your smokehouse. That way you can do hot smoking and cold smoking, because ham cold smoked is really good, but it also gives you the opportunity to do cheese. Like you can smoke cheese and stuff like that. So that is one of the things that we definitely plan on building whenever we get our property is a smokehouse that does both hot and cold. I have wild pigs getting onto the property where my mom lives at. Yep, time to thin them out. Yeah. Oh yeah, especially down Texas, Louisiana area where y'all are at. I mean, this you can almost hunt wild hog down Texas year round without even having license. I mean, they're so crazy down there. At least I know I left Texas. So obviously I joined the Navy in '99. I graduated high school in '95. Yep, dating myself. I got it. But I know the areas that we were at, you can hunt wild hog year round, and if it was on your own property, you didn't even have to have a permit or a license for anything. You just there was such a nuisance that people were just wanting to get rid of them. So, I mean, basically, I know we would go through me and cousins and stuff like that, or family or friends. Like we would go hunt hog, but we would also hunt, and we would charge farmers to go shoot all kinds of stuff. Skunk, coyote, just whatever was a nuisance, right? And we would get paid per pelt or per head. It's actually pretty nice. Do. Says I want to build a cold smokehouse. Any thoughts? Yeah, so that's what I said is build just a standard smokehouse. So like what I plan to do is going to be more of a block, right? So it's the whole bottom 2 feet of the house is basically center block, but then the inside face of that center block is going to be your fire brick. That way, because center block, regular bricks, all that stuff, it wears down with high heat or any type of fire or anything. Those and some bricks, if they have a lot of water in them, can actually explode. So I plan on doing more of a fire brick on the inside, and then it's just going to have a grate, okay, there, and then it'll have another layer of the masonry, okay, for there, because you don't want to build a really big fire in a smokehouse, because obviously you don't want it to burn to the ground, and you want to have more smoke, but the heat from that fire is still going to be directly underneath the food, so it's still considered a high heat smoke. And then from that you can build it out of whatever type of timbers you have. Obviously cedar will last you a long time. Pine has been known to last for a little while, right? Oak is good. Any type of lumber you can get, doesn't really matter the type of wood. You just don't want to buy stuff from like big box stores that is has the chemicals and all that stuff in it. Try to get something that's fresh, right? But then where that fire pit is, on the side of that, you want to have a hole for like the 8 inch um, tubing, to be able to go to a separate fire pit that's off to the side. And depending on how cold you want that to be, right, is going to be the distance. So for me, I plan on doing like 10 to 12 feet away from the smokehouse. Having a separate little fire pit or a wood burning stove is good. And it can even be a small one, right? That you put that 8 inch exhaust piping into. And then once you build the fire in that, all the smoke from that fire is going to go that 10 to 12 feet. And by the time it gets there, because you don't want to have the insulated piping, it's just the thin walled, single wall pipe. So by the time it gets down there, it loses a lot of its heat, but it's still smoke, right? And you can play around with that a little bit of, distance wise, where if you need to add in a 3 foot section or 2 foot section of pipe, move it a little. You can play around with your heat of what you're needing, right? So that's what we plan on doing with a smokehouse, a cold smokehouse, is having that external um, wood burning stove. Yep, Paul does have a very excellent wood smokehouse, and his is actually big. I don't plan on doing anything, anything that big, but yeah, his is actually pretty good size. do, 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 Miss Heather, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Definitely appreciate you for dropping in. So yeah, and I mean you can even find those smaller wood burning stoves for like super cheap. You know, like I said, it doesn't because it's outside, so you don't need anything super fancy and expensive. Just go find one that's all rusted, and as long as it can hold a fire, and as long as it can direct the smoke over to your smokehouse, that's all you need. Even if you built something even out of concrete block or whatnot, as long as you're able to direct that smoke, that's all you need. So so what else is going on in the community? Billy over at Strong's Adventure, Billy and Rhonda, what's going on? Country Road Cure, I actually watched y'all's video today building y'all's Thunderdome in 18 minutes. Don't you wish you guys could have built that in 18 minutes? Yeah. Nah, you guys have been killing it over there, doing great. I can't wait to see the shop go in, because that's when the magic happens, when you get your shop. That way you get all your tools set in place, and you have a place to build stuff. And yeah, the Hamels duck. Hello, hello. And Mr. Cast Iron. Am I familiar? Are you familiar with Mr. Cast Iron? Yes, I have heard of Mr. Cast Iron. Yep. Yeah, anything cast iron is awesome. Gonna be on a show. Now that's gonna be cool. Most definitely. So, what time are you gonna be on the show, Billy? Do do do. Yeah, having a place to work in the winter, because that's one of the reasons why I don't really do a whole lot of blacksmithing in the wintertime, because I still don't have, like here, I don't have a shop for the coal forge. For the gas forge, it's inside, but that space is still only like 60% insulated. So it will heat up some, but not a lot, because the whole roof, because it's a detached garage, is where I have the gas forge, but the roof isn't insulated. Only 60% of the walls are insulated, so it doesn't really hold a lot of heat. The garage door's not insulated, anything like that. So, which I try to stand, fairly close to the forge. Excuse me. I try to stand close to the forge during the wintertime. That way I can stay warm. Um, but yeah, anything outside is just miserable. Yeah. All right, 6 p.m. Central Time. Strong's Adventure is going to be over on Mr. Cast Iron. Awesome. So I will take note of that. And we don't always, obviously, weekends for us, because for most of y'all that do watch our channel, you do know that I work full time. I am not a stay at home dad or stay at home YouTuber, not yet. And so weekends is a little more family time, right? That's because obviously by the time I come home, we eat dinner. After eating dinner, the kids and stuff will shower, and then when the kids are done showering, we will shower, and then from there, it's almost bedtime, and because I turn around, I'm in bed by 9, I get up at 5:30, do it all over again. So weekends, we try to do a little bit more family time. We try to do the movies, or we'll try to do the board games, or stuff like that. So it gets a little hard. I know for the people that do the shows on weekends, unless it's every so often that we'll say, okay, we're doing our own thing. That's when I'll go jump into people's live shows on the weekends. Just like today. Today was kind of like a fend for yourself. We're doing our own thing. Tony says, I think cold smoke over long term also preserves your food longer. Yes, most definitely. And well, me personally, I like cold smoked over the hot smoked better. I like the taste of it better because it just I don't obviously is smoking a lot longer time frame, so it's just to me it tastes so good. Plus, I'm a cheese connoisseur. I love cheese. Oh, the power of cheese! But it's really hard to smoke cheese in a hot smoker because then your cheese is going to melt, right? So you do a cold smoke and you just let it sit in there for hours and hours and hours and hours, and it just sucks in all that smoke. Oh, it's so good. Strongs at Mr. Cast Iron Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. All right. Took note. Boink. See? Boink. Took note. Small hand scribbles, but I know what it means. I'll leave that here on my computer. Now see it. And dang, we still got 4 people, and I've been here 30 minutes. Woo. See, I'm loved. I know I'm loved, and I love y'all. Yeah, hate freezing. Going to get dinner. Awesome. Have a great weekend. All right, appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, it does interview with different YouTubers every Sunday, mainly cooking channels, but I think he is going to start branching out to other types of channels. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. So I actually have a chief that I used to work for in the Navy that is going to be starting a YouTube channel cooking. He does barbecue and such. Um, barbecue and then grilling videos. And once that gets going, I do plan on helping promote because some of the stuff that he makes is just phenomenal. Some good stuff. And I'm still trying to get Gladys to do more cooking videos. She said yay that she will. Try to get her to do more crafting videos. She's like, yeah, I will. Tried to get her to come in to do lives, and she's like, yeah, I will. But, yeah, it's all process. It's all part of the process. This is more my dream than it was a family dream, but she's coming around. Especially because once we leave here, so as of right now, for the 3 people that are here, 2 people, 3 people, whoever's still here, or whoever comes to watch this in the future, excuse me, just know that yes, we do plan on leaving Virginia summertime next year. We're heading west and going out to Arkansas to get our forever property. And then from there, we are starting anew. We do plan on getting raw land, nothing there, no power, no water, no nothing, no, yeah, just some raw land. It will be off grid, kind of. Obviously, we are going to be getting power eventually to do the things that we need to do, but ours is going to be a little more of a family compound type. So obviously, it's us and then my mother and grandmother is going to be moving onto the property, and then the in-laws. So Gladys's mother and father are going to be moving onto the property, and yeah, so we got basically three houses to build and or bring in or whatever they plan on doing. I know we plan on building our own. Mom and grandma, they talked about doing more of like a HUD home style or like a little prefabbed type thing. I don't know. They're still up in the air what they're going to do with that. And then Gladys's mom and dad, they're talking about doing more of a smaller, home. It was more of like a 20 by 30 or so. I don't know. I got it written out. I don't know what they want to do yet.
Mansion.
So, babe, you want to come say hi?
Sure.
I can say hi.
You want to come say hi? Come say hi,
Hi.
quick. Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, someone just got out of the bathtub. So she's going to come say hi.
I'm driving here. I drive
Oh, she drove here. Okay.
here.
That's it? Oh, I love you too.
Why is your jacket off?
Huh? Because it's warm in the house, silly.
I was going to get scotch and I come back.
All right.
Say
Bye,
hi.
Felicia. She did.
You're good? You're done?
Dash.
Say hi. You want to come have a sit?
I think
I'm sitting here drinking alone, talking to our family. They like to see
they
your
say,
smile.
how am I doing today? I'm good. I'm ready for the holidays.
Yeah. What are we doing for the holidays?
Going on vacation.
Going on vacay. Where are we going?
I was going to say something. 25 hours away from here.
Yeah, 25 hours. Which we are going to drive halfway, stop, get it. A motel, hotel.
Yeah.
We're not saying where until after. We will be doing videos though.
Yeah. Or when. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We're not going to be having people following us.
No way. That'd be weird.
But no, we are going down to Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yaya said hi. Said bye, Felicia. Yeah, that was Yaya.
Get a chair. Pull up a chair. Come sit a spell.
Said a spell.
Drink beer with me.
No, I don't want to drink a beer with you. Because then you go off topic. See?
How do you go off topic when we don't have a topic?
Or you ramble.
Well, yeah.
About your hopes and your dreams and aspirations.
I only have one hope and dream. That's getting out of
To
Virginia.
get out of Virginia. He says it all the time. Yeah.
Simple Life Reclaim in the house. What up? Just missed your brother. They came in and rolled out.
Hi.
Yeah.
What up?
I
What
get
up?
gas and
We got what?
I got gas and I come back.
You got
Oh,
cash.
you got gas and then came back.
Oh.
So,
My
someone's.
car turned blue.
Oh, her car because she's playing
Oh,
with her wheel in the couch.
yeah. Someone's 8 going on 18.
Getting back.
Yeah.
What kind of car you got?
I got
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A blue car. Is it a car or is it a truck?
a car.
Oh, it's a car.
We're doing
What-
good.
What kind of car?
Yeah.
So I see you.
You see
You
me?
see that?
I see you too.
They're asking, how are you doing?
Yeah.
You sound pretty good.
Say hi. Hey, Felicia is back.
Yeah.
Felicia.
No, not Miss Felicia. Not one of your teachers.
Yeah, she actually has a teacher named Felicia. It's funny.
Miss
Yeah.
Felicia come.
No,
No.
not on this one. Sorry, kid.
Say, this is Yaya.
Can you say hi, everybody? Can you say hi, everybody?
This is Yaya for short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you can't wait to eat all the tamales?
Yeah.
There's a spider on you.
Oh, no, there's a spider on me.
And you, mommy.
Yeah.
And
Ow.
Billy says, when does Instant not go off topic on a live, right?
Always. Like,
Well, see, that's only if we have a specific topic that we're talking about, which this is a surprise. So there is no. This is a come chillax, drink a beer, chit chat. So how are you going off topic if you don't have a topic to talk about? Right?
Just playing catch up.
Viewer, greetings from Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'll go store get gas and then come back.
Got
Oh, yeah.
People
Yeah.
here all the way from Amsterdam. See,
All the way.
they want to.
What else have you been up to?
Right? I've never actually been
Okay, Mom.
to Amsterdam.
And then-
So
I haven't either.
I mean, I've been a lot of places in this
Mhm.
world, especially over in that area of the country, but yet we never went to Amsterdam.
Dad,
So what's up with us? Let's see. I broke another toe.
Dad,
Yep, Glass broke another toe.
A
I
middle
got
toe.
this. I
Yeah,
go
that was
store
fun.
get some.
I fell in between
I
the
get
couches.
gas and then come back and
And babe couldn't catch me on time.
No.
I get
Yeah.
gas. And I still get gas and I'll come back go home.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
So go ahead and go watch your show. Can you close the door, please?
I will come back.
She said she'll
Can
come
you
back.
close the door, please?
I won't do that.
Yeah.
Thank
They
you.
are. It was the middle one too. At that, it just like slipped right through the couch, and
Yeah.
I hit the metal like hook that joins both couches together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
And
happens.
it turned purple. That was
Yeah.
fun.
But yep, Roost and Rescue in the house. Hello, hello. The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. Good evening, Ivy fam.
Yeah.
What up? My bearded brother from another mother. Mhm.
Yeah, we've been clearing out a lot of things out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
So
I
yeah,
got
like if you were to look, so there's actually a few houses in our area.
Back.
Okay, I need you to go play with your sister or go watch TV, please.
Yeah, the
Okay?
houses in the area
No
have
more coming
sold
in.
for about 300 grand. So
Thank you.
we'll see.
Close the door, please.
Maybe next year, hopefully the market, is
Oh,
around the same, or we'll see.
Yeah,
what we
so-
can get.
Yeah, quite a few houses here in the area, but I know a neighbor next to us. They were just renting.
Mhm.
Obviously, they're not selling that house,
Yeah.
but I don't probably 80% of the furniture they had in their house is now sitting on the front yard.
Yeah, all over the front yard. I know the truck came to pick up the trash from the neighbors in
And
front
then
of us.
yeah, then the neighbors in front of us, they actually sold their house. That was one listed for 300K, and then
Mhm.
they had a bunch of trash because in our area, if you're going to do a bulk trash pickup, you actually have to call to schedule that. They won't just come do it.
Or else they'll fine you.
Yeah, they'll
That's
find the owner of. So obviously the person that was renting that just put he doesn't care if the house gets fined or not because he doesn't own the house.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. But
yeah, now it's an eyesore that we get to look at every day.
yeah, along
Some of
with
it-
some trash that falls in our yard.
Yeah, some of it's blown over to our yard.
See, we don't want to go to Louisiana.
But I love Louisiana to go visit. Come get my po' boys and all my good yum food.
yeah,
But-
that makes you nice and round.
It's okay. Round is a shape.
As
As long as I'm in shape, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I can't. I can't live in Louisiana.
No.
It's just. I mean, I love Texas too, but I don't want to live back in Texas either.
It's too close to the parents. Yeah. Just somewhere in between. We're fine.
But see, you can't say that because they're going to be living on our property.
I know, right? So it's fine. Well, as long as no one else trickles through, right?
Now, see,
now.
the truth is that we're going to be away from someone's sisters.
No.
That's the
You
truth.
see, we're all
Those
going
are
to
crazy
live
ones.
together, right? And that's fine as long as, we each have a good distance
You see,
our
Billy, you can
homes-
come up to Arkansas.
because he likes to walk around naked. So you don't want to see that through your window when you're opening your curtains. See your neighbor, right? So hopefully, everybody
Why
builds
are you throwing out my secrets like that?
a little separately. So
I was like, I
yeah,
can't do that until
Yeah,
the
'cause-
girls leave.
because it was funny. My mom asked me, she's like, well, she's going to want us, to build her home far away from them. And then she asked me, she's like, can we build? She's like, where would you like us to build her home? I was like, you can build it wherever you want in the land we give you, right?
And we are
Whatever
currently
you
in
want.
Virginia, coastal Virginia.
And I go, as long as you don't mind him walking around the house but naked. And she's like, oh no. So
Oh
we
yeah.
haven't.
I already
Yeah.
told her our oldest.
Yeah.
Well, our oldest lives with mom up in Chicago.
Mhm.
So the middle, I've
Yeah.
already said that whenever she moves out,
Yeah.
that her room's getting turned over to the naked room.
Yeah, and she's like, ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be your dad's naked room.
I'm gonna be just like Terry Bradshaw. Those of you in the know.
I know, right? No. We're not gonna torture her like that. It's not
And
gonna...
Wyoming is beautiful, but that's too far north. I still like having, the 4 seasons, I guess. And I know that obviously Virginia has 4 seasons. Arkansas gets 4 seasons. It's not
Mhm.
just summer, winter,
Yeah.
like Wyoming.
Mhm. But yeah, no.
More winter than anything.
Wyoming is more winter. Well,
Basically Canada.
I'm gonna need some like knee warming pads or something. 'Cause,
Yeah.
The cold pierces right through my knees. It's just like
Says he wants to live so far out in the country.
I know,
walk to the
right?
mailbox naked.
You would do that.
I
If
would
you
do
could.
that.
The older you get, the less care, or
Yeah.
how it goes. The saying goes.
Yep, Terry is from Shreveport.
Mhm.
Yep. Actually, one of my good friends in the Navy, Babineau, he's actually from Shreveport.
Yeah, see, I don't do cold well either. That's
Yeah.
me too. I'm always cold. Always.
But see, that's why she has this nice
Yeah.
furry
And I stay
in
nice
shape
and warm,
man.
and then you start like
to keep her warm.
sweating and everything, and you have like a pool going on your side. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But you stay warm.
yeah. Yeah.
That's
And
all
then,
that matters.
yeah, I do. But then you're like, I get so hot when you get close.
So
like,
what's the first thing that you've asked me to build?
Oh God, what's the first thing? Oh, when we moved.
Yeah, after we moved.
Yeah, a sauna. A
Sauna.
sauna. For my aching
don't
bones.
mind the house. Don't mind building a well for water. Don't mind building a shop to have a place to build stuff. Right?
A sauna.
Sauna.
For my
From
bones.
like day one, she wants a sauna.
Why not?
So yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if you have fibromyalgia, then you know the pain. Yeah. I have that on top of other diagnoses that just cause pain all the time. So a sauna just feels nice.
But
and
no,
warm.
that will happen. The sauna will happen.
Yeah.
But no, it's not going to be the very first thing that we do after we move. So, and it says, are y'all staying in Virginia when you move? So no, when we move, we are actually moving to northwest area of Arkansas.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be moving to mom's first.
Yeah. So yeah, when we first leave here, we're actually going to be around the Springfield area of Missouri. Because for one, when we buy our forever property, we don't want to do that just strictly over the computer without walking the property, putting eyes on a property, putting hands on a property, actually going to look at said property. So,
See, I need a sauna.
I know you need a sauna.
I'm going to cut you off because I need a sauna. Everybody's agreeing with me. I need a sauna.
So yeah. So when we move, we're actually going to Missouri first for however long it takes to find our forever property, which we have our trailer. So the trailer is going to be on my mom's property. We'll be living out of our trailer and then basically travel. So from there, we'll just be going to look at properties whenever. We'll be going to a lot of op shops, if you guys know what that is. It's a lot of your antique stores and stuff.
Yeah.
Just doing a lot of stuff like that. The vlogs things. My mom does have some projects she wants me to build.
Mm-hmm.
So those of you that have been around us a while knows that
Yeah.
my mom had a restaurant, which is Mama Mary's Navajo Tacos. And unfortunately, because of COVID, she had to close down. She was one of those small business restaurants that she just couldn't keep employees. She couldn't keep up with the mundane stuff of what she had to go through, and she had to close down, unfortunately.
Hopefully someday we'll be able to.
But she started off in a food truck, or it's actually a trailer, but Missouri has so many restrictions whenever it comes to food trucks / food trailers, i.e. like the vent. So a lot of stuff that she does in turkey fryers or different types of fryers that requires a vent hood, with the suppression systems and all that. And she did not have that in her trailer. So they had to close. She had to be closed down in her trailer, and that's why she went into the building.
Yeah.
And now that she's no longer in a building, she can't go right back into the trailer because now the trailer has to be overhauled. Plus, there's other stuff in the trailer that needs to happen, which we plan on working on whenever we are there.
Yeah.
So anybody that knows of like a nice, cheap or used vent hood system or stuff like that for a food truck, hit us up because we're looking for one. My mom's looking for one. And even if I might need to save up a little bit for it, but we definitely want to help her with getting that. So that way she can get some awesome, it's a fried Navajo bread.
Yeah.
So if you've never had fried bread before, it is phenomenal. And she did have a website. I do believe she's closed that down as of right now. She's able to keep the domain name. She is paying to keep the domain name, but she did close down a website. I do know that she's still on Facebook with Mama Mary's Navajo Tacos.
Yeah.
And you can even ask Strong's Adventures. They've been there, had some of their great food. Yep, best restaurant ever. Yeah, it's so yummy. And it actually took me 8 years to be able to be able to get my fry bread, because when she was in her trailer, she would close down for the winter because it just wasn't worth keeping it open during the winter. Well, anytime I went to go visit was during the winter, during the holidays, so I never got it, and she never made it at home. And then the last time was last year, right?
The year before.
Year before it. Yeah, year before last.
Yes.
We had went out there, and I finally got some Navajo fry bread, and we did the little trip out to the restaurant and all.
Yeah, Mom got some. The girls got
Yeah.
some.
But yeah, everybody was able to get some.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely appreciate you guys if you're able to do that, and just know that it is coming back. She does plan on opening up the restaurant again, whether it be out of the trailer and or out of a little building on our property.
Oh yeah.
So that's why, because we plan on doing 10 acres minimum. Is what we're looking for. Something that does have some type of road access, not necessarily off the beaten path. We would prefer to be off some type of highway.
Probably it's easier also for her.
A little easier for her. And then obviously close to VA hospitals, for us.
VA hospitals and emergency rooms
some
for
type of
the youngest.
Decent emergency room that has a good
pediatrics.
Because the little one is autistic. She is known for having seizures
and heart problems
and heart issues and stuff like that. So we need to be within 40 minutes max of a decent pediatric surgeon hospital stuff. So we do know that we are very limited of where we can look, where we can go. Obviously we want to be in a good school district as well.
Yeah.
So there's that. So we do know that there's a lot of pros and cons. We've written everything out, a lot of the pros and cons of things that we want in our forever property, a lot of things that we're looking for that we need to be around in our forever property, especially for the kids. For now, obviously, once the kids are no longer with us, we don't need to be restricted to that. But this is it. I'm not moving again.
No more.
So
That's it.
we're you know,
Yeah.
if it does take us a few more months of living with mom out of Missouri, then we'll do that
Until we
until we can find
Yes,
the property that we really, really, really want. So
yeah, because it's not only us, it's our family
Yeah.
that's gonna be there with us. So we want to
Yeah.
make sure.
and so we're going on almost an hour. I do know that at 8 o'clock, which is
2 minutes.
7 Central, so basically 2 minutes. Dave over at Hood's Custom Shop is going to be going live, so he's taking the spot for Jason Crocker from the Crockers for the Friday live based out of our communities, peoples that we are part of, and but we wanted to jump in for this surprise live and just say, hey, drink a cold one, you know, talk stuff. Talk shop.
He was just feeling lonely because he's
Little
around a
bit,
house full of women or
But yeah,
ladies.
yeah, we love David, and I'm definitely going to be jumping off here to go in and whatnot. So definitely jump over there if you are here and say, hey, we're jumping in, coming over from Ivy's Family Factotum, and but we definitely appreciate you guys for jumping in. And it was a little slow go at the beginning, but we definitely appreciate every single one of you for coming in and visiting us on a Friday.
Yay!
Even though the missus came in really late.
I had a little one to.
Yeah,
Make
she was
sure.
taking care of the little one in the bathtub / shower.
Yeah, I get scared with her seizures.
Yeah.
I don't need her drowning on us or anything. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's all then.
But all right, we appreciate you guys. Have a great weekend, and
Well, have fun.
we'll see you on the next one.
Ciao.
All right, bye, y'all.